Hello, hello. Happy Friday. It is Erica here with Holy Rustic, and I thought today we would paint up one of our interchangeable Chippy Door Hanger kits. So we have this on the website and it has lots of different fun options. So we're going to start with the base and just hang out and paint. So let me know how your Friday's going. I cannot believe it's Friday. I honestly had no idea what day of the week it was until yesterday. My husband said something about today being Friday, and I was like, oh, I guess it is Friday. No idea. So that's how my life's going right now. It's the holidays have come and gone. We don't have any big plans for New Year's. I think we'll probably have family over and play some games and just hang out. I don't know if I will stay up till midnight or not. I apologize. My throat is feeling a little weird today. But anyways, I thought we would just paint. I've got a little Valentine's Day insert to go in this that I want to paint up as well. But this is the base. So you have options. You can order this kit. You can order the whole thing. So the base and an interchangeable. And then from that point on, you don't have to purchase the base anymore. You can just get the interchangeable pieces, and we have so many of them on the website. You could change it out so often. There's some really fun ones. So I actually did not have one of these already, so I needed to paint up a base before I do one of the little pieces to go in it. Little hair on my paintbrush. There we go. So don't forget, all of our kits are buy two, get one free through the end of the year. You're going to use the code December sale, one word, and you can mix and match however you want. So you could pick out some Valentine's Day kits, you could pick out some Easter kits, you could grab some Christmas kits to paint up for next year. If you're not ready to switch over to new holidays yet, it is totally up to you. But this is our interchangeable Chippy Door Hanger kit. So you get, for the actual door hanger part, you're going to get 3 pieces, well, 4 pieces. You're going to get the big round, which is just base coated in white. You're going to get a little insert piece, which we don't need to paint. It just goes inside here to help hold everything together. And we just want to be sure that we've got the hanger parts at the top and that piece going the right way. And then you're going to get this little piece which goes on the outside, which we need to paint. And you're going to get the word welcome, which goes right down here at the bottom, which we will paint as well. So let's do this piece here. And we'll just do it in white as well, and we'll dry brush some black on there, I think. So let me know if you have plans for the, we need to paint. I didn't think that any of that showed, but it looks like maybe a little bit of it does, so maybe I'll put a little bit of white on that. Regardless, let me know if you have plans for New Year's. Do you stay up till midnight, or are you in bed before the ball drops? It really just depends upon how I'm feeling. I really have no need to stay up all night. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like most years I'm probably in bed before the ball actually drops, just because it's way past my bedtime. I am not a in bed by 9, 10 o'clock. So I don't usually stay up till midnight. This is our big Chippy door hanger. I'm not worried about this back so much because the inserts go in and out of it. So I don't really have to worry about that very much. I'm going to put a little bit of white on the underneath of this here, just because if I don't have it lined up perfectly, a smidge of it is going to shine through. So I'm just going to add a little bit here. And then we're going to dry brush some black on here. Now you do have to be very careful to not get too much paint in here. Otherwise your pieces will not slide in and out correctly. So you do just have to be, we don't want to coat the paint on here too thick because it will affect the way that it works if we aren't careful. If that happens, you can always sand it just a little and it will be just fine. All right, I'm gonna put this piece back down. There we go. So yeah, so that just goes just like that, and it just creates this little pocket here where these little pieces can slide in and out. And I'm just gonna dry brush a little bit of this black on here. I think I will do just a little black on the underneath, more towards the top. Because I think with some of the kits, some of that background does shine through. Not very much, but just a little. Okay, so we just kind of roughed it up a little bit. We've got our words. So we've got the word welcome here. And I realize that is backwards. Give me a hot second here. There we go. Now it'll be the right way. All right, so let's paint that black, and then we'll glue all this together, and then we'll work on the fun stuff. So you can find these on our website. They're called Chippy Door Hangers, and they are so many inserts to do with them. We have so much cute stuff on the website. I really want to work on kind of highlighting some of those items for you guys, because I feel like sometimes we release new items and people forget about some of the old stuff that's on there that's really cute. So that's one of our goals for 2024, is to really work on highlighting some of those older but still amazing products that maybe you haven't seen yet or have forgotten about. We're still going to release new products each month for you, but just kind of a way to kind of highlight some of those products that are still there on the website. All right, I thought I was going to be cute and rough that up a little bit there on the edges, and I got a little crazy, so I'm going to fix it. Just throw a little more white down in there. There we go. Maybe. All right. Let's give this a quick dry. And then I have a little Valentine's Day insert we're going to paint together. It's got a little gumball and a little love sign. So the Chippy Door Hangers, if you buy the entire kit, you're going to get some little wood beads to go with it to add to your hanger at the top, which is just so cute. I need to see, I thought I had some glue sitting here, but I don't see any. I think I might have used it all. So let me grab some glue real quick. And we'll go ahead and glue this bad boy together. and then we'll work on the other piece. Don't forget, all of our kits are going to include all the paint you need, a photo for you to refer to while you're painting, and a sponge, a makeup sponge to do any of the little details with, which they're great for that. All right, so we've got, set this over here for a moment, not in the paint, there we go. All right, so this is your chippy base. You're gonna put this on first. This piece here, it's got 3 sections, and remember, you just need a little bit of glue, not very much. Just a dot, not a lot. We don't want it seeping out from underneath here. And we're gonna make sure that the holes where the string is gonna go is at the top, and that this is fairly centered down here at the base. I'm just gonna turn it a little bit. All right, so there is that piece. Press it down a little bit. And then this is your third piece, which is just gonna go right on top of that one, just like so. And I'm gonna put the glue on the middle part here because I do not want to over glue on this section. So you will see this is bigger and this is a little shorter. That's because your pieces are gonna slide in there. It'll make hopefully more sense here in a moment. So I'm gonna sandwich this all together like so, kind of even everything out. And I'm gonna set this to the side and let it dry. You may want to put something a little heavy on top just to kind of hold it all together, but see what I'm saying? I do kind of see that there, so I'm glad I went ahead and painted that a little bit. Okay, so you may want to clamp this or just put something heavy on it. Just make sure it is square. There we go. All right, so that is your chippy door hanger, and then you'll put your little string and your beads on, which I suppose we could go ahead and do real quick. Maybe I have some twine here. Oh, here's some. Here's some, here's some. So you're gonna get 6 beads, and all you're gonna do is go through the hole, tie yourself a little knot. Trim up the ends. And we'll just go over here and give ourselves a good piece of string. And then we've got our 6 beads. Hopefully I grabbed 6 that are gonna string pretty easily for me here. Looks like I did. Oh, we gotta put our welcome on too. Almost forgot about that. Four, 5, and 6. Okay, so they're just gonna go here, and then we'll tie this off over here. Go. And clip the end. Perfect. Now we'll put our welcome on. I'm gonna rough this up just a little bit. Just for fun. Kind of make it look kind of rusticy. Oh no. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. You do have to be careful. Some of these pieces are a little delicate. That's okay though. We'll just glue it back together. Just glue them. All right. I have to set them down first. So I'm gonna put a little glue on here. And put this piece right here at the bottom. It's gonna say welcome. I'll glue on this piece that I accidentally broke off because I was being too rough. And glue that puppy on. And then I can touch up the break with a little bit of black. No one will ever know. Except for you. And me. Alright. So there is our Chippy Interchangeable. Set that over here to the side. And let it start drying. And then we have our Valentine's Day kit. So, I love this one. I think it's so cute. It's got this little gumball machine with all these little conversation hearts that go in it. And then it has a little love letter. It looks like I'm missing a piece of. I've had this sitting around in my craft room for a moment now. And it looks like I'm missing part of the triangle, which I'm sure is probably over there on the table. We're gonna make this work. I'll find it here in a bit. Okay, so it's got this little love letter, and then it's got the words love you. We'll do the base first in white. You do not have to worry about these little score lines if you go over them with paint. You will still be able to see them. You could go back over them with black or white or whatever. We're going to try to not get very much paint down here in this section here, because this is the section that's going to slide into our door hanger. That's what makes it interchangeable. So we don't want to put very much paint down there because it won't fit very well together if we do. So just be aware of that when you're painting up these kits. Be cautious about where you're putting paint on those interchangeable pieces, because if you get too much paint in the spots where they're supposed to fit together, you may have a hard time getting them to fit together. And you can just take a little piece of sandpaper and sand them down if that happens. But if we're just a little cautious ahead of time, then we don't have to stress about it. And I know that some of you may not love not painting this part down here. That's really going to stress you out, but don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You're not going to see it, so it will be okay. If it does really bother you, you can put just the smallest bit of a light coat down there, but don't get too carried away. Don't get too crazy. I was trying to look and see if I could see that triangle piece, or I could just grab it, but I don't see it, so we're just going to make it work. I'm sure it's over there somewhere. So let me know how your day is going. It is Friday. I feel like I have black soot on my head. Anyways, probably from going like this. Any plans for New Year's, or are you just going to stay in and hang out? Alright, so it's got the words love you that are going to go on here. I'm going to move you just a smidge. There we go. And then we've got our gumball machine is going to go on one side like this. You want to be sure you keep them all above that space there. Okay, and then your little set of love letters. It's going to go over here, and then our love you. So I think we'll do it like that. I don't have the exact picture in front of me. Y'all know I kind of just like to roll with it. I'm gonna do a red gumball machine since it's Valentine's Day. Hey, Miss Lynn, how are you? I am painting up one of our Chippy Door Hanger inserts for Valentine's Day. How's your day going? Are you off work today? Alright, so we'll do red gumball machine since it's a Valentine's Day. I think I want to do the inside of the machine, maybe blue, to make it look like glass. So we'll do that piece red. We'll do this part red. You know, go back to the second. Yay! Awesome. That's amazing. Told myself I was going to take some time off between Christmas and New Year's, and I have taken some time off. I don't really know how to take time off, I don't think. I've taken some time off here and there, but I'm going to paint a couple of these little hearts red while I've got this red on my brush. I spent yesterday deep cleaning my kiddo's room. He's had the worst time trying to keep it picked up lately, and so I told him, I said, I'm gonna come in and we're gonna organize the closet and clean everything and rearrange the furniture so that you can do a better job about keeping things picked up. It's been driving me nuts, but I've been trying to be understanding because he did have a lot of things in his room. And it was stuff he just wasn't, you know, toys he wasn't playing with anymore, stuff he wasn't using. And I was like, we need to get rid of it and get it out of there so that you don't have so much to try to keep clean. So that's what I did yesterday. I actually had my mom come over and help me because it was a mess. It was just a lot. And I was like, I need some help. And I wanted to get it all done in one day, and I knew if I didn't have help, like, there was just no way. We pulled literally everything out into the hallway and other rooms and went through everything and then put it all back in an organized fashion. He is my ADHD kiddo, and he struggles with organization. And so I was like, we've got to do something so I can help you keep things cleaned up a little bit better. He gets overwhelmed when it's not easy to find things and organize, and then he just doesn't want to do anything, and it just becomes more and more of a mess. So if you're just joining us, this is our Chippy Interchangeable Door Hanger Kit. And you can find this on our website. All of our kits are buy two, get one free through the end of the year. It's a great time to grab a couple of designs. You can mix and match however you like. But it's a great time to buy a couple things to work on for Valentine's Day. There's Easter stuff on the website. St. Patrick's Day, all of the fun holidays are coming up, or even just some general like home decor, so that as you put up your Christmas stuff, you've got some new fun things to put out. Poor mom, my mama? Are you saying poor my mama? I love my mama. She's amazing. I don't know what I'd do without her most of the time. All right, let's see. 10 minutes at the end of the day, it helps quickly clean them without overwhelming them, or mom. Yeah, yes, dear. I told him, I said, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna, at the end of the night, we're gonna have to start putting things back where they belong, and in the mornings before school, you're gonna start making your bed. Like, I had built him when he was little, a loft bed that we had built, and it was great when he was small, and it was just too big of a bed for this room that he's in now. And he was getting too tall to be underneath of it. It just wasn't working for us anymore. And it was impossible to know whether the bed was made or not made. And so I think we've gotta change things and reorganize, and you will have more space. So hey, happy Friday, Marie. How are you? Okay, so I think I want to do the conversation hearts in some different colors besides just pinks and reds. I'm going to do this in a blue with some white. Yeah, my poor mama. But she is so sweet. She came over, she helped. We got it all done. So, it's all good. Maybe a little more blue. So this will look like glass. We'll do the top pieces and the little turner part. I don't know what you call that thing. You know where the money goes? In silver, I think. Alright. Alright, so there is that. It's just a very light blue. I don't even think it's showing up on the camera, but it's there. Alright, so this piece goes right here. I think we'll go ahead and glue that down just so I can see where we need to paint. So are you anybody doing anything crafty during their time off between now and New Year's? Any plans? I've got quite a few little projects floating around here that could be done. This is E6000 glue, Kim. It comes in all of our kits. So when you get, I think you got the tiered tray kit, you'll get a tiny little bottle of that E6000 in all of your kits. And it really is the best glue for this wood. It holds really well. It does not change in the heat or anything. And it really does hold up quite well. Need to paint for the guy at work still. Ideas. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you could do that. Remember that wreath we did, Lynn, at where was that? That was last year, I think at the beginning of the year. We did it on barrel hoods. That would look really cute on a canvas. You're welcome, Kim. Yeah, you could use hot glue with your wood pieces, but what I find is, especially on something like this, which is a door hanger, so it's going to hang on your door, right? Ideally, probably, most likely. If you use hot glue, what will happen is as your door hanger sits on your front door, even if it's not really hot outside and you live in a cooler climate, the heat from the sun will activate the hot glue and make it all melty. Or, Lynn, what else could you paint? Maybe, what about, maybe not a Valentine's Day painting. I was going to say maybe that Valentine's Day truck. That's an easy one to do. All right, so just painting all the little silver parts for our gumball machine here. We'll make this piece black. It's like the little hole where the gumballs come out. Alright, there's that. And then we've got all our little conversation hearts. I'm going to do, let's see, purple. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do purple, pink, red, maybe green and blue. What do we think? I don't even know what color conversation hearts are anymore. Conversation hearts are like the candy corn on Valentine's Day. What do you think? Do you agree? Okay, so these pieces have the words etched in them. So tip for pieces like that, use your sponge to paint them rather than your paintbrush. What happens when we use our paintbrush to paint those kinds of pieces? Inevitably, we're pushing the paint down into the little engraving parts, and you're going to fill all that space, and it's going to look, you're not going to love the look of it. Whereas if you use a sponge and you just lightly dab on your color, you can still see the little words. And then your makeup sponges you can reuse for other colors. If you just clip it off, then you can use them for other colors. Or if you're careful about how you use your colors, you can just kind of keep going. Just kind of mix them. White, yellow, pink, lavender. LOL. Love them. Thanks for the tips. Aha! White, yellow, pink, and lavender. Okay. You like the conversation hearts. They make chocolate, or they did for a while. Haven't seen them. They make chocolate ones. I like the chocolate ones. They're just kind of chalky sometimes. I don't know. Let's see. What other colors? Let's do some red. Red. Probably should have done the red one last. Alright, Lynn says they're yellow too. I don't know about using this for yellow. Let's just do 2 purple ones. We'll just make 2 purple ones. Alright. There they are. Let's dry them. So use your sponge to do anything that has the engraved lettering. And it'll help not fill in all those little engraved parts with paint. Whereas if you paint it with a paintbrush, you'll struggle. You will. Okay, then we have our U. So let's make it purple. So fun fact, I hate painting with yellow so much. I don't really know why, but yellow is so transparent. It's like my arch nemesis. I do not like painting with yellow. Which is why I chose not to make yellow ones. Not a fan of the chocolate ones, but to each their own. I don't know. I like chocolate. I feel like they taste less chalky. Maybe not. Maybe it's my imagination. I don't know that I've had them in a while. My mama would always buy us the chocolate ones. I think I'll do this word love. We'll do each letter a different color. They'll kind of pull the colors from the conversation hearts into the rest of the door hanger. And it'll keep everything from being pink and red. You don't really want the whole thing to be pink and red. I love chocolate, just not this. Oh well. I've not met much chocolate I did not like, including conversation hearts. that's a good tip. If you're going to paint something a color, you're going to use colors in your piece. So we use those colors in our conversation hearts. It's a good idea to try to find a way to pull them into the rest of your art. Whether it's something like this, it's just like a door hanger or like a canvas painting. By using even just a little bit of those colors in the rest of the painting, it's going to look more cohesive. So excited for my kit. I am so excited for you. I cannot wait. I think it's going to look, I'm sure you're going to have it looking amazing. So Lynn got a subscription to our tiered tray of the month kit for Christmas. So our club kits go out on the 15th of the month, each month. Depending upon when your payment drafts, it's a reoccurring kit that you get. And it's a different theme each month. And we're gonna try this year or next year, whatever year 2024 is, we're gonna try to include something extra that is just kind of not necessarily a wood piece. So this past month we did a coffee theme, and we included these little cute little coffee, fake bags of coffee that you could use to kind of just zhuzh it up a little bit. All right, we're gonna give everything a quick dry, and we're gonna do some little details. Maybe I should glue it all down before I do the details. What do you think? Glue and then details? Maybe. I'm gonna do I'm gonna put this little letter kit together because I need to do something over here for where that triangle is that I lost somewhere along the way. All right, so this piece goes here, and then it's supposed to have two of these triangles. I'm sure the other one is over there in the floor somewhere. I just got knocked off. And I think what I'll do is just put some lines on here and just give it the illusion. So it looks like an envelope. Well, that was a little wet. All right, you gotta make sure you dry your paintbrush off before you go making lines. Try that again. There we go. I must have had a little drop of water on the end there, and it just made my paint go everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna dry brush a little bit of black around on this. Just to kind of cover up that little mistake I just made. We're gonna put the hearts on here. So I'll just be sure to put a heart right there. It'll be fine. It will be fine. All right, so it gets a little heart here. And then we've got all these other little hearts that you can put kind of like coming out of our envelope. Maybe we'll put them like that. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Just a dot, not a lot. Oops. All right, there we go. So there is that. A little gumball machine. This E6000 is like toothpaste. You need to squeeze up from the bottom. A lot of times I see people just kind of like gushing it in the middle, and then you'll get the tube all wonky and you won't be able to squeeze it. So just, okay, I think that piece goes, actually, I guess it probably goes like that. That probably makes more sense, huh? I really should pull these pictures before I start painting all this. Right, and then a little coin neck and a little turny handle. Let's stick that on there. Cute. Right, and then all of our little conversation hearts. Stick these in here. So, all right, perfect. All right, and then over here, so we just want to be careful to keep everything above this line here. And these can hang off a little bit. They're going to be fine. Actually kind of designed to do that, to kind of come up off of this circle. And then here's our little letter. Stick it over here. And then love. And then you. Alright, I know it's not exactly how the picture looked, but it's all good. Alright, we're going to add some details. There it is. On the tiny baby brush. Love the towel, you like to dry your brush. That's what I need when I have the classes. I have yet to keep my area remotely clean. Okay, so this is disastrous around here. Don't even ask. And yes, this is my paint towel. And it just works really well to dry the brushes. So I always use paper towels at classes because, well, yeah, I don't want to have to take a bunch of towels home. But when I'm here, it just makes more sense to use something that's a little more, instead of always using a bunch of paper towels. So I just took, this was part of an old bath towel, and I just cut it up into sections, and when it gets super, super painty, then I throw it away. Oh. Obviously it has to be really, really painted because this is really bad, but it still works, so. Yes, it's a great addition. Like, I know some of my artist friends, they like to keep, I guess, something a little smaller, but this is great. I have this really bad habit about wiping my brushes on my clothes, which isn't really a great thing, and everything I own ends up covered in paint. I just mindlessly, I mean, they're fairly clean, but sometimes even after you put your brush in the water, you know, there's just that tiny bit of paint on it. And I'll end up putting it on my pants. A puppy pad. Yes, puppy pads are great. They're really good for putting under your projects too, like if you are worried about like surfaces. Obviously this is my paint table and I really don't. I think it looks better when it has more paint on it. It's probably a little silly, but I like it to look painted. I'm just adding some highlights here. Don't skip the little details when you're doing projects. It can really bring things to life. But we don't have a paint table to worry about. I built this desk. I took 2 of the big cube systems, you know, that you can buy, like you're supposed to organize things with. And then I took a giant piece of, this is just a giant piece of MDF, thick, it's very, very thick. And it just sits in between the two, so I can put things in the ends to organize. And then on the top, we have this nice big surface. And if it gets too bad, I could always just put a base coat of paint over top of it, which is nice. All right, there we go. Thank you, Lynn. All right, so here is our interchangeable Valentine's Day piece. I love it. All right, so it's gonna go in our little Chippy, maybe. We've got paper stuck to the bottom here. Jeez Louise. All right, it's gonna go inside here. So this is how these work. You just pull them, and we're gonna hope we did not put too much paint anywhere or too much glue. Maybe. They're a tight fit. They just slide right in there. You're not gonna glue them in, because then at the end of Valentine's Day, we can pull that one out and we can put a different one in. How cute is that? So don't forget, all of our kits, buy 2, get 1 free. You can mix and match however you like on the website right now through the end of the month. And you're going to use the code December sale. It's all one word. So make sure you grab those before, I don't know what day the 31st is. Maybe it's Saturday, Sunday. I guess it's Sunday, right? I need one of those interchangeable door hangers. I love it. It is so fun. And there are so many. I mean, there are so many cute designs. There's a snowman. There's Easter stuff. There's a birthday one. Like, there are so many different little interchangeables. So you just pull them out. And you've got a different one for all the seasons. And you can leave your big part of your door hanger on your door all year long. So it just slides right out. So just be careful. We don't want to paint this part. We don't want to paint the insides of this. So you do have to be a little cautious there, because if you do, it's already a tight fit. So you don't want to put too much paint on there, because it will be impossible to get it in and out, but it just slides right in there. And it's very secure, so it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to hang on your little door. So how cute is that? So anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me today and chit-chatting. I hope that you're having an amazing Friday. I hope that you have a very happy new year. And don't forget to go grab any of the kits. Buy 2, get 1 free. And if you want to get this month's wagon or tiered tray club, it's all the coffee theme. You need to order by the end of the month in order to grab those. So hope that you're having a great day, and I will talk to y'all real soon. If anybody wants the link for the Chippy interchangeables, just let me know. I can be sure to drop that in the comment, but you should be able to find them on the website pretty easily. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.